What is up, guys? We're back with some more Wild Rift Esports and we're jumping straight into the draft of SGP going up against RSG here, game 3 already. And we have an Orianna first pick after SGP banned out Lee Sin and Jarvan. So 2 junglers already banned out, and this is very important because I jumped ahead a little bit and you've already seen it in the thumbnail and title of this video. We will see a Graves pick in this esports match here. So that is, of course, going to be very exciting. But I digress. Let's get back to the topic here, to the draft. We have a Mundo and a Gragas ban on the other side from RSG coming out. They quickly snag up that Olaf and that Corki. Now that Olaf, of course, being another jungler, Mundo also a jungler. So you can see jungle picks going, running out here, okay? The SGP will run out of jungle picks here. Of course, Olaf could still go into the Baron lane, and then RSG could pick yet another jungler. Well, we'll see if that happens. We also have a Seraphine being picked up after Alistair's already picked. So this is going to be a mid lane Seraphine. So you can see this Wild Rift Esports match has a lot of very interesting picks. Meanwhile, a Camille super standard. Actually very surprised that the Orianna was first picked over the Camille, despite the Orianna nerf. And despite Camille just being absolutely broken, and yeah, just on a huge high priority list for a lot of these teams. We also have a Lulu pick along with a Kai'Sa for SGP, and there is the Graves pick, of course. Last pick is going to be that Akali. Once again, I can already spoil you a little bit. It's going to be, again, a Lich Bane Akali. It's the same player, so we'll see how that goes. But man, it is really interesting. The most interesting thing here is how the Orianna has so much priority on it, you know? All of these esports teams still prioritizing the Orianna so much despite her huge nerf. It's a very large nerf. You can see in your solo queue games, most people stop playing Orianna. But in esports, it just does so much work with that ultimate. Like, Shockwave, can you think of a better ability in the game? I don't know, man. It pulls everyone together, you know, enabling the CC abilities to follow up and the AoE abilities to follow up and just one-shot everyone. But also, it deals half their health by itself. So, Orianna is always going to be strong. It is what it is. But yeah, definitely more in line now. And the Graves pick, again, it is very surprising, considering, you know, you still had Wukong. He wasn't banned. I'm sure there's other junglers that I'm missing right now. Jarvan was banned, Lee Sin was banned. I'm sure there's some other stuff that you could have picked still, but they decided to go for the Graves, man, over the Wukong. Now, let's think about it. Why did they go? Oh, because, let me tell you, but I'll tell you after this invade, because we have a huge invade here. They're already using the early game strength of Graves here, super offensively. He already flashed, so that means he's gonna go down to the first blood here. Beautifully done by RSG. They collapse on the invade. Is the Olaf gonna die? I think so. Last auto attack finishes him off, but this Orianna is in heaps of trouble right now, is able to get away. Now, back to the topic. Why did they pick Graves? Wukong is a better jungler most of the time. Like, just on average, it's just a better jungle pick. We've seen in other regions Wukong with a huge priority as well. They first picked Wukong. So why did they pick Graves? Very simple. Wukong against Olaf is terrible. Vi was, by the way, also open. Also not good against Olaf, because he has that CC immunity. So this is such a good pick by RSG. They recognize a lot of junglers are banned. The remaining junglers that are good get countered by Olaf, so they quickly pick up that Olaf. But also, Graves is actually great against Olaf. So while it may not be the best champion, especially for competitive, you know, for solo queue, it's a different bread. I think this Kai'Sa will drop. Beautifully done there. We actually have a dual lane, Seraphine and Alistair, with the Corki in the middle. Very interesting here, but again, it's not really that interesting at this point. We've seen it so many times. In these competitive games, we see a lot of mages in the dual lane, you know, being supported by support. You can see here, the Kai'Sa actually shifted over to the mid lane now to lane against the Corki. Meanwhile, Orianna is gonna lane against the Seraphine, but look at this, man. She gets instantly caught. The Alistair traps her in the bush, instantly combos her. You saw it on the minimap. And yeah, extremely well played, man. This Alistair Seraphine dual lane seems pretty strong, man. You have that combo coming in from the Alistair to start off the CC. And, you know, at that point, Seraphine can just auto-aim everything and she will hit. Very easy there. This Baron lane is also very interesting. We have Camille with the Grasp of the Undying. Very strong laning tool. Meanwhile, the Akali actually going for Conqueror. So full damage, full aggressiveness coming out by the Akali. And Akali is supposed to win this matchup in the early game, but it can quickly shift. Now the cool thing about Akali against Camille is, if Camille catches you out at some point where you make a mistake, and she catches you out with that ultimate and is about to win the fight, well, you use your shroud, you turn invisible, and she can't do anything. It is absolutely laughable. So definitely won't be going too well for the Camille. She is keeping up in farm though, she is last hitting just as well, they're dead even in gold. And RSG definitely have a little bit of an advantage so far. They have only a 200 gold lead, 2 kills over 1 kill. But the main advantage they have is this positional advantage. They're already on the dragon. They already have very good ward coverages in those bushes, which is going to be very important for the team fight that is upcoming. But again, the shockwave, if the Orianna hits a good ult, it is GG. That is a huge poke onto the Akali. The Orianna shockwave is not too bad, pokes them. The dragon is very low, Red Smite gets it, so the Olaf is able to secure it, and the team fight is a victory so far. Actually, no. Yeah, it is a team fight. It is a team fight victory though, in the end for SGP, after they're able to finish off, and I think they will get this Corki as well. They will not stop there. They finish off the Akali, then they get the Corki as well now, and they are looking thick. However, RSG is looking fast. They have that Cloud Drake. Ooh, yeah. They're going to be moving super fast. Very important for the macro. That is something really good for the Olaf as well, you know. One of those champions that really benefits a lot from the in-combat Cloud Dragon movement speed. So that is going to be very good for him. Luden's Echo first item for the Seraphine. Very nice, very standard, you know. We'll see what she goes now. Mana crystal build means probably it has to mean the Archangel staff. So that's already a little bit weird. That's already a little bit of a shift, you know. We don't really see that often. I don't think Seraphine runs out of mana too fast, so I've never thought of Archangel staff being necessary on her. But we'll see how Lamzu here performs. Maybe it's Yamzu. You never know with that I, you know? Is it an I? Is it a capital I? Is it an L? Who knows, man? It's probably Yamzu, huh? I don't know, man. I don't know. We'll see, we'll see. Everyone else has a capitalized first letter, so going by the trend, it should be Yamzu. But while I'm saying that, RSG is happy with how they secured the dragon. They want to secure that Rift Herald as well. The Orianna gets completely caught, is able to flash away, but a quick flash follow-up by the Olaf. She is able to finish her ultimate there onto 3 people before she dies, but the Olaf is able to completely destroy her. They secure the Rift Herald as well, and man, this series has been so good so far. Every game was super even. It is a lot of fun to watch. Saigon Phantom is still ahead in gold though. You know, RSG gets those objectives, but while they're getting those objectives, SGP is farming, you know. Saigon Phantom's definitely doing pretty well here in that farming department. They are able to secure that, it's only like a 1.2k gold lead at this point, but still very impressive considering the kills are even and they are actually behind in the Dragon and Rift Herald. However, of course, they have that one tower, which will soon change that tower advantage, I think, because, again, RSG has that Rift Herald available. They definitely want to see if they can plop it down somewhere, and ideally, you want to push that mid lane tower, but that is always very difficult. So we'll see if that will be possible. Maybe do something in that Baron lane, you know, where you have that Akali winning against the Camille. Let me see if she is winning. She has a 200 gold lead. She went for the Lich Bane first item once again. Huge, yeah, not really a huge fan, but it's interesting. I'm a huge fan of Lich Bane. Not sure if it's going to be good first item. I will try this. Make sure to subscribe and ring the notification bell if you don't want to miss me playing Akali with that build. But yeah, we have a very interesting build on Olaf as well. Death Stance, first item instantly, man. That is gonna allow him to have a lot of lifesteal, but also he's gonna have that bleed passive, which is gonna counter the poke very well. Not the poke, the burst. Now let's get back into let's check out the man that is the star of this video. He isn't the star so far. He missed both objectives. He's 0-2 on that Graves, but he went for a Trinity Force first item. So that is already very interesting. That's a very good item against a lot of squishy champions. It really bursts them out hard, but I'm not sure if it's a good item in general. It got cheaper though. Ooh, nice little ultimate by the Seraphine, but the Orianna uses her Zhonya's dead Graves again, just getting popped, man. Why did I even put him in the title and thumbnail? Please, man, carry late game. Come on, bro. Come on, man. Go for that Infinity Edge, Phantom Dancer, bop them late game, man. I know you can do it to Blake 1. You're an Arena of Valor god, man. He wasn't really a god, but he was good. He was top. He was in a top 3 Vietnamese team pretty much all the time. So he's definitely a strong player. But that Graves isn't that strong, man. I'm telling you. If they get this Infernal Dragon, it is not looking good, man. RSG, Cloud and Infernal Dragon. Ooh, that hurts. That hurts, man. Keep in mind, RSG always had a worse late game macro. So we might see a comeback coming in. The Graves is able to secure a kill, I believe, there on that Alistair. I think the Graves got the kill. So he might be able to snowball a little bit. He went for Chilling Smite. Has Conqueror, of course, but he went for Chilling Smite, guys. Now, the reason why that's interesting is whenever I play Graves nowadays, I try the Challenging Smite, and it works wonders. You really become extremely strong. But yeah, of course, him not having CC is still gonna be a proponent for the Challenging Smite. But while I was saying that, for the Chilling Smite, the Olaf actually dropped very simple little Camille ult, and yeah. He goes down along with the Kai'Sa DPS. No one there to protect him. This Graves, I can't believe it. He actually went for that Trinity Force, man. That's crazy. I'll try it. As always, guys, hey, subscribe. Yeah. All that good jazz. I upload every day twice. Yeah, I know. It's crazy, man. It's crazy, bro. It's crazy. But yeah. I'll try that Trinity Force Graves, man. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. I'm not sure how good it's gonna be. You can't do it against tanky teams, I think. Ooh, he's going for the Soy GA. Oh, miss me with that, bruv. I'm not going for a Guardian Angel second. I'm sorry, man. I'm pretty sure that's the components for Guardian Angels so far, at least. I would go for probably maybe a Phantom Dancer second, man. That's cool. That's some attack speed, you know? Ooh, but maybe it's a little bit too much attack speed. Maybe just go for Ability Haste. Trinity, Black Cleaver, Death's Dance. Oh yeah. We found a new build. Full Ability Haste. Gonna be good. Alright, let's see. Game slowing down a little bit, but it is dead even, guys. This is super close. These games have always been super close. The Camille already has her Death's Dance and a Spectre's Cowl. She's looking thick with those 9.7k gold. Most gold in the game. She is very glad with that. And of course, Kai'Sa going for the usual, get the Q evolution as fast as possible build. That build is definitely the best, man. I've been overrating my little hybrid build a little bit too much. It got nerfed too much with the Blade of the Rune King change. It just got nerfed too much, man. Feels bad. You know? You can't hit that Q evolution now with the Blade of the Rune King and the BF sword anymore. So I am a little bit cucked. I have to go for a Mana Mune, which makes the early game even worse. Makes the late game even better, but it's a very risky build. If you just go Q evolution first on Kai'Sa, you just deal half health with a single Q before the dragon fight. It is insanely broken. It's hilarious. Honestly, I'll make a video soon. Again. At this point, these esports videos are just advertisements for my other videos. It is what it is. But then the other video where I say, yo, we've seen this build in esports. Check out my esports videos. I'm just cross-promoting, man. It's crazy. The business genius. As you can see, I'm grasping for straws. I'm just trying to talk about something because not too much is happening. They're both just farming, you know. They're taking it slowly. Saigon Phantom doesn't want to throw, you know. Enemies have 2 dragons. You gotta play safe. You gotta focus on the Camille split push. Meanwhile, your Graves is very behind. You know, it's hard to make it work in a team fight. Meanwhile, RSG, they don't want to lose, man. If they lose, best of 5 is over. They're already 0-2 behind. Ooh, that's a dirty Seraphine ult, but unfortunately, it doesn't last long enough to set up for an engage. However, it pokes the enemies out, keeps them in the mid lane a little bit longer, allows her team to push out the mid lane, which in turn allows her, or her team, to have a very nice position around that dragon, and again, that secures the dragon instantly. It's sometimes these little things that just snowball. Triple dragon now, very well done. That all comes from that Seraphine ult. It is only Mountain Drake, so it is not the biggest of the deals. It is actually the weakest dragon. However, it's still big though. It's still big because it's another stack for the for the Elder, which is gonna be an Ocean Elder. So if they get the Elderman, they will be lifestealing like absolute maniacs. Okay, you will be 0 HP. You will be dead. And you will respawn with an auto attack at this point with that lifesteal. That is crazy. How are you gonna auto attack while you're dead, huh? That's what you're gonna ask, huh? Aren't you, Timmy? Well, Timmy, you're gonna do it by cheating. You know, you do a little bit of cheating, a little bit of trolling, and it's all good. Meanwhile, SGP secured the little scuttle crab, so they have the vision around the Baron. Now, this is a really awkward position, okay? Because SGP, by playing the macro, by sending the Camille to push down these towers, and by also pushing down the mid lane tower together while RSG was doing the Mountain Drag, they amassed a whopping, actually 6k, yeah, that's pretty much full 6k gold lead. However, RSG has these triple dragons, so the game is actually even. So it is just very dangerous. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Oh, but you made a fat mistake, Akali. Nah, bro, you made it. Ooh, okay, she flashes back in, okay. Akali made a fat mistake because the Shroud was a little bit too early, but it still lasted throughout the whole Camille ult duration. But while I'm saying that, there is a huge 4v4 breaking out. SGP's health bars are going down, but in the end they flash away and only the Olaf drops. The Camille is able to finish off the Akali without her ultimate at the end, and the Camille is doing work because this was kind of a lost team fight, okay? If she doesn't get that 1v1 kill, hey, RSG is probably looking at pushing that mid lane tower because the enemies were so low, right? Despite their Olaf being dead. But because Camille is able to just 1v9 this game, man, she will drop here. She will drop. Yes, she will drop. But look at this, man. She secures her team a Baron buff, man. Oh my goodness, this Camille is insane. That was so good. She gets the solo kill. She gets the tower. She forces all enemies to go back to defend, but she still gets the tower. She almost gets a Corki kill, which again stalls more time, keeps the enemies there. Meanwhile, SGP maniacs doing the Baron with a sliver of health left on all of their members. They juggle the aggro, they get the Baron. Beautiful game. And now we have a whopping almost 9,000 gold lead, 8.2k gold lead for Saigon Phantom, and that is just juicy. That is just extremely juicy. Akali going full burst, man. Rabadon's into the Void Staff. She just wants to kill this Force of Nature Camille, and she still wasn't able to do it. And Camille maxing E second. Yes, sir. That's what I always do. But hold up, man. I max W first nowadays sometimes. You can do a lot of crazy stuff on Camille. But in the jungle, usually I max Q first into E. I only play her in the jungle nowadays, man. I just don't like Baron lane. The 1v1, what is that, man? Am I playing Street Fighter? Am I playing Tekken? Or am I playing a MOBA? Huh? 1v1? Shut your mouth, man. Anyway, ooh! Hold up! No, we gotta see that again. Look at this maniac Seraphine. Ult, bam, flash, and it connects onto 2 enemies. But the Graves is able to instantly flash away and nothing happens. Yo, we gotta rewatch. I'm sorry, guys, we gotta rewatch that just one more time. He flash, I didn't know you could do that. Yow, brate, that is insane, man. He also hits the connective ult through the graves onto the other enemy, but nothing comes of it, man. What a good mechanical play. Doesn't get rewarded. Very unfortunate, man. If he chose the timing a little bit better on that, maybe we would get a nice little... Oh, you hate to see it, man. Imagine they would ace the enemies and win off of that. That would be the play of the century. But the Alistair dropping very low, the tower dropping even lower because it's gone. And now only the last tier 3 tower is remaining. I think it will drop. The Baron buff is too strong right now. Oh, never mind, it disappeared. The Baron buff is gone. So they will hold on to this lifeline, which is the last tower of the game for RSG. As soon as that last tower drops, you have huge minion waves, huge super minion waves in every lane. That is too much. That is way too much to defend. Usually, I have only once in my 2,300 games or something come back from that in Wild Rift, in solo queues. So, and in competitive, of course, it's much harder. But if they get a 4 dragon, oh my god, they get 4 dragons. They get 4 dragons, but the Camille pushes top. The Akali is defending, but the tower is gone. Let's see what wins. No towers left or 4 dragons. That is insane, man. Oh my goodness, that is such a good game. And SGP is pretty much aced. Only the Camille remaining. But they can't push because 3 towers. Wow, man, I didn't think this would be so crazy. What? I didn't think this would be so crazy. I almost skipped this game. I pressed to like the 9-minute mark, saw it's even, and I was like, yeah, but there's nothing special. And then I saw the Graves pick. Ooh, he went for the Infinity Edge. Okay, I like you. No GA. I'll go Trinity, Infinity Edge, Phantom Dancer. How about that? That's gonna be my build. Screw that GA, man. Soy boy. Not a soy boy around here. We don't drink soy milk. We drink. I drink your mom's. I can't even finish that joke. That is too terrible. I'm sorry. Not even I can finish that garbage joke. Camille is trying to push. Oh, she has the teleport going. She wants to steal this Baron buff. Ah, but I think you just go. You just go push the Nexus. I think you just go, man. Only Seraphine is defending. Now you just lose the team fight. Yep. Camille ends up dropping. The Orianna that teleported there ends up dropping as well. If the Camille just ended up going into the base and the Orianna ports onto her, I think, what is Seraphine gonna do? I think it's GG. But now, RSG aces. Are they gonna be able to end? Now, usually, 20 minutes into the game, full team ace, marksman alive. You would say, shurkou, are you dumb? Of course they're gonna end. Ah ha ha ha. Don't underestimate these absolute insane minions. They even have the Baron buff. But don't underestimate these minions. Do not underestimate these minions. I'm telling you, 15 seconds on the Orianna. She has the shockwave available. Oh, but the Corki has the package. Oh, he doesn't. He doesn't, never mind. False alarm. I don't think they end. They get the tower though. Which also gives them some super minions, which is gonna help. They don't end. They don't end. You gotta go back. You're gonna get aced. Camille ult. Yeah, you gotta watch out. It's gonna stall until the other members respawn, and then the Lulu, you know, speeds up the Kaisa, whatever, boom, everyone's dead. Ah, this is such a good game, man. How can it be so good? How can these teams be so close, man? And they're both so clean, too. The macro is immaculate. I'm telling you, the macro is very, very impressive. This is a great region so far, man. Vietnam, definitely my favorite region to watch so far, by far. I have to say. This is so clean. I'm not sure if it's the best region. Taiwan has very... Oh, he catches the Kaisa. Is he gonna be able... Are they gonna be able to kill her? They are able to kill her. The Olaf... Man, he does the flash again. Bro, we got... Nah, man. Nah, man. Look at this. Boom! Easy clap. Half her health as well gone. That's crazy, man. That was too filthy. No shot, man. What is that? Oh my god. I'm in disbelief. How do I even title this, man? Who cares about the Graves? He didn't do anything. How do I title this? This is the best Wild Rift Esports match I have ever seen. That's probably going to be the title. By far. Jesus Christ. We'll still put the Graves in the thumbnail, man. Yo, can you show me the damage numbers? The Seraphine has to be off the chart. What is this, Akali? 35,000? What did she even do? That's a hack, bro. There's no shot. She was just getting slapped around all game. Anyway, guys, that was crazy. Huge game, best game ever. I really hope you guys enjoyed this. RSG is able to crawl back into this series. I think we will just keep going with the series. I didn't think it would be this good, but it is this good. I thought SGP was going to clown 3-0, easy clap. Nope. RSG crawls back in it with some crazy team fighting. Hey, really hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know what you think about this in the comments below, and let me know which other esports matches to review. Keep in mind, don't spoil. Okay, if you spoil, I'm not going to review it, so it is very counterproductive, because then it's not going to be as fun. Look, imagine I knew who would win here. You know, I wouldn't watch it. You know, it would take all this suspense away from me. Anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed. See you next time. Peace.